How's it going, everybody? Happy Monday. How's my microphone is working? Holy smokes. How's it going, everybody? Happy third stream of the 12 streams of Christmas. How's it going? Michael Estrada is first. Just barely beat you, Nick. Just barely. Like, even your times say the same thing. 18:55 and 47 seconds. You're like, man, right there. And I love the matching jammies up there, Michael. Looking good, man. All right, Miguisto, how's it going? You need help? Oh boy. Everyone got your Christmas tree up? Happy Monday. Miguisto, what kind of help do you need? What kind of help do you need? We're going to do tonight, because it's late and I just got home from work, had a little dinner, had a work phone call I had to do for an hour. So now I'm going to do this. We're going to try and keep it. It'll be between 30 minutes and an hour max. If I get to an hour, you gotta cut me off. Your ESP32 broke? Your ESP32 broken? Well, what can I get with 18.5 thousand nuts on Twitch? I don't know. We need to do it. We need to do something with that. Where's Blade? Blade, now that his baby's grown up a little bit, maybe he can get back on that. Blade had us got some stuff ready. FPP Jukebox plugin. I haven't seen that yet. Jukebox plugin. Ooh, I want to work on that. That's what you want to see? All right. I'll poke around with it. I'm not going to install it and be able to do much with it tonight, but I'll poke around, Rob. So Jukebox plugin, huh? We'll check that out. All right. Let's get going. Let's get started, because we're under pressure. So, for those of you who are like, what the heck are you talking about? Falcon Pi Player. That's this thing here. And this thing here is what runs the show. So yeah, Remote Falcon, I started Remote Falcon, but I never really got it all connected, and I haven't really gotten it doing anything. So I can't say much about it, but I want to. So the things like the jukebox, I'll have to poke around and see what the jukebox is, and the Remote Falcon. So the jukebox is that's like where people make requests. I want to do the button. I want to do the big button. Build a button people push. Is that the one Rob's talking about? Oh, Remote Falcon, maybe. Is that what you mean, Rob? All right. Anyways, already distracted. Already squirreling around. So this is Falcon Pi Player. I have two big controllers. Not that it matters too much in this case, but it sort of does. I have two controllers. Both are Culp 32s. One is running the sphere. That's what this one is, a sphere. And the other one is running the rest of the backyard, which is like the house and stuff. The main controller is the sphere, and the backyard is the, what do you guys call that? It's not a, oh gosh, it's a follower basically. I can't remember the name that they use, but anyways, it's a follower. So when I go to put my sequence to play on my playlist and stuff, I go with the sphere, because the sphere has the speakers connected to it. And then it just triggers the correct sequence to play on the rest of the house, right? So right now it's saying that this is the backyard one, and this is the IP address of the sphere, and this is the sequence that it's playing on the sphere right now. That's what that's telling you. Okay, and that's what this is telling you too, right here, that it's playing on the sphere. Okay, but we're not here just to talk about those things, but the reason this is important is because this is the controller that really controls the lights. So xLights, you make the sequence on and stuff, but then you take that sequence, you load it onto the Falcon Pi Player, and then from there you play the sequence, and it makes the lights do all of their stuff. There are some plugins that you can do. What's the best controller to run a show? Juan says, I like the Culps. I've not used the others, but there's the Falcons, and then somebody told me about another one, but I can't think of the name right now. Oh, Scott Hansen's here. Remote mode. Oh, thank you. It's the remote, right? That's what the other one is. So there's Culp controllers, there's Falcon controllers, and then somebody was showing me a new one. I've been very happy with my Culp ones. Daniel's a good guy, supports this stuff pretty well. They seem really well made, so I've been pretty happy with them. Any Beagle controller. Wally's makes one. Okay. These are Culp. These are both Culp 32s. And then even the V2 version, or the version 2 of the Sphere, which we have running over at John's house, is also running off of a Culp. I have a Matrix scroller, pocket scroller that's a Culp as well. So I've been happy with them. Okay, but what we're here to talk about is the plugins that I use on a regular basis. So let's do that. Let's start with the most important one for me. The most important one for me is Home Assistant. So there is a Home Assistant plugin. So how do you get plugins in your Falcon Pi Player? Well, under Content Setup, Plugin Manager, and then there's a list. And the ones at the top here are ones that I've installed. We can talk about brightness control. It's very simple, and it's important. This Pro Sports one is cool. I didn't get it to work. Maybe now it's working. It wasn't saving for me, but now it is. So I don't know if something's changed. And then the Remote Falcon, this is probably the one Rob's talking about. Or this is the idea of the Remote Falcon is people can go to a website, right? You can have them scan a QR or something probably, then go to the website and they can put in a request for which songs they want to hear. And it kind of makes a queue and your show will play based on that queue, right? What do the numbers mean? Robert says the numbers, like a Culp 8 or a Culp 16 or a 32, it's the number of output ports. It's the number of output ports. So for the Sphere, we needed 29 output ports because we wanted to have somewhere in the 600 to 700 pixel range on each one. So we had 20,000 pixels. Divide that out and it comes out to 29. So at first I had a Culp 16 and an expansion board, but decided let's go with a Culp that's going to have enough ports natively without the expansion. So I went with a Culp 32 because there was 32 ports and I needed 19 or 29. Sorry, I needed 29. So to me, the most important ones: Home Assistant for right now. I think Remote Falcon. Everybody loves Remote Falcon. Somebody showed the most common used plugins for Falcon. One of the Pixel Heads posted it at some point, and it was Remote Falcon. I thought it was Remote Falcon and wLED. But anyways, Home Assistant is fantastic. And then the next most important to me is the wLED one. I really liked the wLED one when I was testing. To me, that was very useful when I was testing. There's other ways, probably better ways to test that are built into Falcon Player, but wLED worked well for me. And I think it's a good one to have so that you can just do kind of generic things with your whole house if you want to. You don't have to go into xLights and make a sequence for everything. You just do some wLED effects. So let's talk about those. So first thing, Home Assistant. Well, when you're here in this the plugins thing, you just search for Home Assistant. It'll pop up. I can't remember if there was much, if anything, that you had to do in here. Unfortunately, I wish I could remember. Let's see what it says here. This is the Home Assistant Falcon Pi Player repo. So it gives you the instructions on tells you what you can do with it. View the current playlist, list all the available playlists, start a playlist, stop a playlist, set the volume, next, previous, pause, and resume. Can all happen. So basically it makes it a media player. It makes your Falcon Pi Player into a media player. You install it through hacks. Pretty simple. I didn't really have to do anything else. Oh, you do have to do this. You go into your configuration.yaml and you just make a media player, Falcon Pi Player, whatever name you want it to be, and then the IP address of your Falcon Player. All right. So let's go to hacks real quick. You go to Home Assistant, hacks, search, go to the integrations, and you can search for if it's FPP or Falcon. Yep, you can do FPP. There it is. So you install this, which I already did. The instructions are there, same thing. This is reminding you again what you have to put into your configuration, and then you're ready to go. Let's look at my configuration real quick. See how many secrets I let out right now. Wahaha. Wahaha. All right, where are we at? Oh, those are scripts. I don't want scripts. I want my configuration.yaml. Here we go. I just like to tack everything to the bottom generally, unless I have other. Yep, there we go, media player. So I have two, and one of them is the Atlas, that's the sphere, and the other one is the backyard. So when I did that, I installed the Home Assistant plugin here, then went to Home Assistant, and I wonder if you have to do them both. Oh, there's a good thing to do with the Home Assistant. Wait, there's another good thing. We'll show you in a second. Anyways, so here once I did this, I wanted to go now to, once I put it in here into the configuration.yaml, once you have this and you save and restart, then you get your media players and they show up like this. Here we are. And this shows you what it was playing. This was the last one that it played. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra Sarajevo is the last sequence that it played. If I just hit play right here, it just starts playing again. Oh, wait, no, you have to switch it. Go here. It has to be something different than what's in here, is what I noticed. There it goes. Now it's playing. And I can hear it outside playing. So that's kind of a weird thing. So I can pause it here and restart it here. There you go. And then I suppose this can go to the next one. I don't know if there is a next one like that though. But when it's just sitting like this, play is not doing the thing. You got to open it up and then go in here and find the one that you want it to play. But it goes to your Falcon player and it grabs all these things. It grabs all your sequences and your playlists. So these two things, Halloween 2023 and Christmas 2023, are my playlists. It lets you control the volume right here, which is reflective as well of the volume here. If you go to the status page, so on your status page in your Falcon Pi Player, now it's playing Hallelujah because I clicked Hallelujah. So you can see it's working. It's going between the two, right? It's playing there. You can change the volume here. And I wonder if that changes it here. No, it didn't change it here. So I suppose you can change it in either place. It doesn't necessarily probably have a sensor that goes and looks at it to see what the volume is. But controlling the volume when you have speakers, like I do, we have actual speakers outside, then controlling the volume is important because there are some times where neighbors are you don't want to bug them too much. So yeah, it's awesome. And so because it's a media player and because it has these kinds of controls, you can make an automation out of it. I haven't done that, but you can. Let's see, where would we do that? Settings? Nope. Here. Related? Nope. No, it's not going to let me do it here because it's not in the UI, but you can go to go to automations. And then you could create an automation, create a new automation, and you can make the action. I wonder if we could make it let's go, play media. Select the media player, Atlas. Does not support browsing media. So I would have to type in the content ID. But a place you could get that on, I'm gonna have to get into how you would get that yet. But anyways, because it's in Home Assistant, because it's part of it, now it's integrated in there, you can grab, and the other thing, probably a useful thing, might be something like if you trigger based on the state of that media player, this would be an important one. Like you want to turn off the lights in the window or in the garage or something, right? So you got some lights that are showing up like on the porch, and you want to turn them off. So you can say when this thing is on or playing, when that's playing, when it changes to playing, then you could say turn off, a certain light. Actually, that's a great idea. I actually have that problem. How about that? I just realized that. Which one is it? So we're gonna make it do. We're gonna do a call service, and the service we're gonna call is light turn off, and then the light I want to turn off is actually the bathroom. Boys, boys, boys. I wonder if... You could also use this as an indicator on the inside too. But gosh, I wish I could... I don't remember. Dang. So in the boys' bathroom, there's a light that comes on. Darn it. I bet you it's been so long, it's probably got like the world's oldest Sonoff in there. Anyways, we'll just say we're going to turn off the boys' closet. All right. And that's it. We'll save it. We'll turn off the boys' closet. Boys' closet off when show is playing. That way you can not have the shining through the window. Yay. Is it a switch? Oh, it is a switch. Panda Boy, you blasted genius. It wouldn't be light turn off. It would be switch turn off. This is why we don't do this solo, right? We need each other. At least I need you guys. I don't know if you need me, but I need you. Boys. There it is. Boys. Room lights. Let's try bathroom. I don't think there's that many boys bathroom lock. I know that it's on that same one. Huh. Dang it. Oh, maybe it's boys shower. It's been so long. Nope, it's not boys shower either. Well, here you go. This is the reason why you should do a better job of keeping track of your stuff. Anyways, I guess we're back to boys light. Boys lights. Yeah, no, it's just not there. All right. Well, reverse night light. Okay, we're going to turn off the lock. Switch, turn off the lock. That's the wrong one, but it's on that same Sonoff in there. Anyways, you get the idea, right? Blabbity, blabbity, blabbity. When it starts to play, lock them in, right? Anyways, the idea is you can trigger off of the playlist, or sorry, you can trigger off of the media player so that something like this can, so that when your show is playing, you can turn off the porch lights, for example, close the garage door, things like that. Make sure those things are done. At the same time, you can do things inside the house to trigger Home Assistant to start the show or to start a certain thing. It's pretty awesome. Now, there's another part to this. There's another part to this. And I'm not even sure if they are necessarily both. They're not necessarily linked together. I think they might not have to be linked. If you're playing a playlist instead of a single sequence, next and back would do the thing. Okay. No one said there would be a test. All right. If you go here so this is back on my Falcon Pi Player for the Sphere. And it's saying Home Assistant MQTT Discovery. What I can do here is create, I want to do it on the backyard though. I can make the whole atlas an RGB light in Home Assistant. Let's do it a little bit. Let's be a little more conservative because that's kind of crazy. So I do have Home Assistant also installed on this one, which is the backyard. This is what I was looking for. So each one of my props, each segment that I have designated as a unique entity for my xLights show can be a light, an RGB light in Home Assistant. So for example, I can take the office window. So I've got lights on the outside of this office window, and I can add that as a light to Home Assistant. A Home Assistant effect name. I don't know if it has I'm just gonna, I don't have it. Oh, I can add effect 1, effect 2. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, let's just do 1. Save Home Assistant config. Now I wonder, what I'm wondering is how long before I can go here and search for, oh, come on now, and search for light.office window. Not yet. But that's what should happen, right? I don't know if I need to restart, maybe I need to restart Home Assistant. And this effect name, I wish I could, I don't know. Oh, settings. Oh, power supply on, power supply off, command, overlay model effect. This is interesting. So you could select an existing command preset or set up a new command. So that's what happens with when you select this effect. I really want to see what this turns into in Home Assistant. So I might have to restart it if it's MQTT. I don't remember if I have to restart it or not. So we're going to restart it and see. I was really happy to, or really surprised to see that. Let's just restart Home Assistant. Remind me to turn the heat on. This is when I appreciate the simplicity of Home Assistant and wLED. I use Home Assistant to turn on, off Z-Wave outlet and configure a playlist preset as a default in wLED. Done. Sure enough. Sure enough. The next one we'll talk about will be the wLED. I'll show you the wLED plugin on Falcon Player as well, which is really useful. Any questions about this so far? I really like this. While we're waiting for that, we can do a couple of the other simple ones. So the brightness one is really simple. And what it does, what the brightness one does is it puts a, when you're on the status page, it puts a brightness. Oh, I thought it was on my phone. I have to go down here to get it. Sorry. You go down here to brightness configuration, and then you can adjust the brightness of your whole show, of everything all at once right here. Otherwise, I think what is the other thing you got to do, guys? Go here to the channel outputs and change the brightness over here somewhere, I think. Yeah, brightness over here. So rather than change the brightness over here, you change the brightness on the front page, basically, right there. So that's a simple one. Let's look at the Pro Sports one. Now, here's the problem that I had, and it seems to be working now. So this Pro Sports plugin, let's go to the plugin manager just to look at it. There's almost no instructions on the page here. That's it. That's all it is. Nothing else. So when I was messing with it at first, I thought I was doing something wrong or that something was broken because I could not get it to save. I would hit enable and then I would go select my team, but there was no like save or anything. And it even though when you do it, it says it saves. So for like, let's go NHL and pick the Golden Knights. Vegas Golden Knights. I don't have a sequence that I really want to play, so we'll play Feliz Navidad when they score. Okay. So it says it's saved. A little thing popped up there. I'm sure you saw it that says it's saved. Before, when I was coming back to this, I would go out and come back and it would be gone. Like that wouldn't be there, wouldn't be saved. Now, maybe it is. I have no idea. Oh, say logs each poll to ESPN API. Okay, great. Logs each sequence played, logs each poll to the ESPN API. So I was wondering where he gets it. He gets it from the ESPN API. That's where he gets it from. So great. Anyways, that's a fun one because then, of course, like I got here, you can make a sequence. Like for me, it's the fight song for the Wolverines. And when they score a touchdown or when they win, it should play their play the fight song on the sequence out back. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. I think you choose the effect in FPP you want that window to do when you select it from Home Assistant. Well, we're gonna find out, Matt. We're gonna find out. I was hoping if it's an RGB light that I could just make it colors, you know? But we're going to find out. Dang, I don't see it. Oh, wait, you know what, though? How could it know? I don't think I put I don't remember putting in here my Home Assistant. Oh, no. FPP commands for Home Assistant light effects. I was hoping that I could just do, I guess I could look and see what happens with the sensors too. Put in a sensor. Whoa. I don't remember putting in my MQTT information here. I must have at some point in the plugin manager, Home Assistant. I must have put it in somewhere. Maybe when I first set it up, I put it in. Anybody use this and know for sure? Maybe Matthew's right. So if I don't have something in there, then what happens? In the effect, select command overlay and you can select wLED effect. Say what? Say what? It's in status, FPP settings. Okay, thank you, Chris. Hey, off back pops, how you doing? All right, let's go back in here then. We'll go back here. Go back to Home Assistant. We're gonna go to, oops, we're in the wrong one. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go Home Assistant. There it is. And Office window. Add. Oh, maybe because I didn't actually do anything in here, huh? So under command overlay effect. Oh, good gravy. Oh, good gravy. Do I need this? Select a command preset? I don't think I need that, do I? Preset on, preset off? Do I need that? I know nothing about MQTT. I used the plugin before and it left an entity I can never remove. All right. So the effect I could use. Oh, look at now we've got all the wLED effects because I already have the wLED thing. So let's do what's my favorite. Everybody knows color winkles. Okay. So we could do color winkles and then accept changes. Save HA config. Let's go in now and make sure. Oh, I need to restart it. Okay. So now it should work. No need for preset. Okay. Thank you, Matthew. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Matthew gets the star for the day. Thank you, sir. What Chris said. Status, FPP settings. Okay, so let's try that before we restart it. We'll go to status and then FPP settings and then MQTT. Ah, see, I don't even have it set up. Well, that's not going to help. 92 27. Aha, I was gonna say, well, how does it know like it needs my password and stuff? Here it is. Oh, I always forget this. All right, that should do it. That should be all I need. This is how I log into MQTT. This is my Home Assistant. That's the port. Okay, that should all be good. And did that automatically save? Okay, looks like it did. Now I can restart. Now maybe it'll show up. That'll kill the rogue device. Oh, there you go, Justin Z's. You can remove the retained MQTT message with something like MQTT spy. Also remember the effect name that came up, effect 01. Oh, I could have changed that probably too, right, Matthew? It's a ghost. You know how many, Justin, do you know how many ghost entities I have? I'm sure I got a lot. I'm sure I got muchos. Now, I wonder, do I need to restart Home Assistant again? Here it is. It's here. There it is. Backyard office window. Effect. This is the only effect I have. It's playing. I'm looking out the window. It's playing Color Winkles on my... Oh, and then it probably just turned off because the show overrode it. Oh, no, it didn't. I wonder why it's showing all that stuff. But anyways, I probably should turn that off so that the show can do its normal thing with my window. That's awesome. There you go. So that is awesome. Okay, so let's back up for a second because I did that in such a jackrabbit order. In order for that Home Assistant plugin to do something for you, you need to go into Status, FPP Settings, and then MQTT. Put in your IP address of your Home Assistant and then how you log into Home Assistant. Any of your MQTT devices, whatever username and password you use to let a device connect to your MQTT broker. Then, if you go to the Home Assistant plugin, you select the prop or the thing that you want to be able to activate. And you, when you come over here, we can make another one. Let's change this one to Color Winkle, because that's how you spell it, Color Winkle. And then we'll make another one here. And what should we call this one? Should we just call this one, I'm just going to call it Busy. This means I'm busy, don't bother me. And I'm going to, oh, and then we're going to go to the settings. We're going to go to Command, Overlay Model Effect. In order to get all of these wLED effects, wait, where'd they go? Oh, Overlay Model Effect, where did it go? My other one had all those wLED effects. What happened? Did I miss? Oh, effects right here, dummy. Dummy, I was looking at the wrong place. I want to do heartbeat. Let's do heartbeat. We'll do heartbeat. Heartbeat. Okay. We'll do it really fast. And we'll make the colors. Actually, we'll put this color as just black. So then it'll kind of flash, you know, red. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Accept changes. Actually, I can go back in here and I can do run now. If that'll work. Let's do run now. See what that looks like. Yeah, perfect. It's just kind of blinking. It's just kind of like boom, 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 boom. Say you want to walk your dog at night. Home Assistant sees the door open, turn on all the trim lights white for 10 minutes, and then auto shut off. Freaking beautiful, right, Matthew? You do this? Washing machine, busy doing the laundry. There's no T in Color Winkles. That's right. That's right. Yeah, Core, I renamed Color Winkles years ago. I know that, you know, they misspell it in wLED, but it's really Color Winkles. I decided a long time ago. Okay, accept changes. Now we save that config and we'll restart this. And then once we go back into Home Assistant, we should now have another effect that we can turn on my light. So again, here we'll find the office window. Backyard office window. We look at effects. Now we've got busy. We've got Color Winkle, and we've got busy. Yay. And then of course we can, because it's just a light, we can turn it on any color that we feel. It's on. Yeah, this is so great. This is so great. And then you can control every part of your house for things like Matthew was talking about. You do this a different way, but with the HA and FPP might work better. Oh, well, there you go. You helped me discover something. Oh, I need to turn that back off. Hello. What's up, buddy? Oh, good. You're just in time to refill the drink bottle here. We're out. That's right, slave labor. Office window. Okay, office window. There you go. And we'll turn it off. Oof. Okay, so cool. Questions about that? That was pretty awesome. I like that. So the wLED, that was the other one. Man, we aren't working very fast here. That's because we're doing some things I didn't realize we were going to be able to do. So there's a wLED effects plugin. Okay, when you do this, when you install this guy, you then will have this plugins under plugins over here. You'll have wLED effects. That takes you to this page. When you're on this page, you can clear or select whichever models you want. And then you can select an effect that you want on them. You can select the colors, how you want the colors, whatever that might be. Or you can select a palette, whatever. And then you can hit run effect and it'll run that effect. So when I was doing my installation stuff, this is why it was helpful when I was testing, because I could say, okay, I want to make sure that what I think is, the castle door, for example, I think it's the castle door, but I want to be sure. So I select castle door. I just put a simple effect on it. Thank you, buddy. Put a simple effect on it and then just hit run effect. And I realized, oh no, that's not the castle door. That's one of the windows. I got them switched. I need to switch them back, or I need to change the name or whatever, right? So I used it for that. But now we got this Home Assistant thing. But you can also use this to just take like everything and just make it be whatever, multi-candle, something like that. But it just gives you all of those effects. I agree though that like with Matthew, with the Home Assistant, that Home Assistant thing to be able to pick and make it different lights in Home Assistant and make the effects, the wLED effects, selectable from your list in Home Assistant. Crazy. Barney of the Rubble, what's up, man? Hey Z's, what's the best way to attach light strips to brick? I will drill it if the lights don't stand out when off. I don't think, to me, maybe some other guys have some other ideas. I think you got to drill a hole, unfortunately. I don't know if there's a good glue. You could probably find some sort of masonry glue or something like that. But I think screws are easier to deal with later than glue. If you found something that you could stick, track or something to brick that was just sticky, getting it off later would probably be a whole lot worse than just filling a hole from a screw, or, who cares if you leave a hole in your brick, really, right? 3 years after I got Dan to add wLED FPP, you finally see why. I know. Thank you very much, Turtle. And it's amazing. And has it been 3 years? Crap. I was building a hobbit house. I was a little distracted. But yeah, it's awesome. So wLED effects, and you can do this. You can select them right here. But boy, the combination of wLED effects and this Home Assistant light entity creator is fantastic. And that is really great to be able to make a light entity in Home Assistant from each of these things, and then to use Home Assistant to trigger them for stuff. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. And I think those are the ones I wanted to cover. I'm on the backyard, not on the sphere. The sphere is the one that has the schedule on it. Hallelujah. It's not going to be copyright protected because nobody's going to be able to figure out what song I was trying to sing. Scheduler. I just was going to show you the scheduler piece because this is really great. And this is how, it's really simple, but this is how I'm running it. Every day, dusk plus 10 minutes. Or is that pre 10 minutes? I'm not even sure. I think it's plus 10 minutes. Plays the Christmas playlist. And then at 9, and it restarts every 30 minutes. And the last one stops at 9. I should make it 9:30. Yeah, we'll save that. And then I can just switch back and forth when it comes Halloween time. Although I put the dates in here, but when I have new ones that have different stuff, I can switch the dates. Let's look briefly at the scheduled one, Remote Falcon. All right. I've never set this up. Remote Falcon listener is running. A plugin update is available. Okay, let's go back to the plugin manager and we'll get the Remote Falcon update now. That's it. Update done. Okay, great. Reboot. Okay, great. Do you want to reboot? I do. Remote Falcon is cool and fun. I have not used it. Dr. Have you built the Atlas V2 yet? Yes, we have, Jordan, and we are filming the video for it. So John has been working hard on it. It's been at his house. He's been working hard on it. We've got scripted out what we want to include in the video. It never gets done as fast as we would like, especially with both of us doing lots of stuff. But yes, we have built it, and it looks really good. I thought he posted a video somewhere. You know what? I'll talk to him in a little while, I'm sure, and I will encourage him to post it in like the community tab. He made a little short video about it. I will encourage him to post it in the community tab on YouTube, or post a short or something like that, so you can just see it working, because it is working. It works well. It works just like the big Atlas, but better, because it doesn't have a lot of the doesn't have the glitches. It's a lot more uniform, even though it's not perfect. It's more uniform. The big one is kind of like stuff goes in and out and wobbly a little bit. Some of the there's ripples in the pixel strip and such. You can even run it local, but you need to set up the website by going to website. I have it like I set up the website at some point, but anyways, what's going on here? Is this just taking a while? Rebooting takes a lot longer than reloading, or what happened? Or rebooting? Oh, I rebooted it probably in the middle of the show, didn't I? Oh well. I hope that sports one works now too. Oh, there it goes. Oh, oh. Come on, man. Oh, there it is. It's coming back. I wonder if I don't even think. Okay, yeah. And I don't need, if I have more than one controller, I assume that only the player, the actual player, needs to have Remote Falcon on it. Right? I don't need it in both. All right. Let's go to Remote Falcon now. Okay, Remote Falcon is running. Your remote token, which can be found on the Remote Falcon control panel under Account, Remote Playlist, Sync with RF, Interrupt Schedule, determines if a request or vote will interrupt a normal schedule. Plugin check. Remote token has not been entered. I'm not going to share my tokens. From the website as well for the Falcon Pi Player plugin. Okay. Been a while since I've been able to attend a live stream. How's it going, Andy? So glad you're here. Yeah, this will be the time for the next couple of weeks. There will be a lot of these evening streams. Okay, so, support. Okay, great. We're going to need to go to the website. And I did go to the website, and I did set it up. I did. Yep, see? What's new? Got it. Okay, so now I'm going to move this off the screen a little bit. And this actually too, because I'm going to get my token, right? I'm going to get my token here. Settings. No. Account settings. Profile, account, there it is, the tokens. Okay, great. Remote token. Got it. Copy. Okay. Remote token, paste. Oh, good, it didn't show it anyways. Okay, so that's done. Remote playlist. This is the playlist that contains all the sequences to be controlled by viewers. Can it be? So it can only be one sequence at a, or one playlist at a time. Okay. Interrupt schedule determines if the vote interrupts the normal schedule. Sure, we'll let that happen. Has not been synced. This will run a check on the plugin configuration and automatically report any issues. Do I need to? I don't think I need that, right? Sync with RF. Remote playlist should not be part of any schedules. Oh, so this shouldn't be part of a schedule. So you need to have a remote playlist. Is that what you guys do? You guys that have this? It needs to be a separate playlist, Chris. Thank you. Been busy photography and rebuilding a server rack, moving stuff around. Almost done. Oh, good. Just tuning in. How's it going? Know you're Joe. Haven't seen you in a while. Is this compatible with the digital assistants? Ooh, like Alexa and Google Home? Well, I'll tell you this. In a roundabout way, if you can put it into Home Assistant as a light, you can tell Alexa or Google Home to turn that light on or off if that's what you mean. And the media players should work that way too. Oh, rename it and then delete the copy and the name. Most use an RF playlist with all the sequences. Gotcha. Oh, RF. Sync with RF. So that's what that is, an RF playlist with all sequences. Okay, so we can do that. We can make a playlist. I don't even need a reason. All right, we'll go to content setup. We'll go to playlists, and we'll create a new playlist. And our new playlist name will just be, well, we'll call it Remote Falcon. Okay. Or we'll just, yeah, that was fine. We'll call it Remote Falcon. Randomize, off, add playlist. Okay. Now we're going to add a sequence to the playlist. Okay. All I Want for Christmas Is You. I don't think that one's done very good, but that's fine. We'll add it anyways. We're going to just add them all. Is there a way to add them all easily? Probably not, right? Candy Cane Lane. Add. What's up? Hi, baby. Did you just get home? You can have some Dr. Pepper.
Wait, are you streaming?
Carmina Baruna. I am streaming, actually. So we just got to go through and do all of these. Cartoon Aquarium. Love you. The Death Star. Probably want to take some of these out later. Disney Happily Ever After. DrZzs and the Pixel Heads. Sounds like a punk band. Edit. Nothing for Christmas. Oh, that's just the MP3. Oh, wait, what? No, I was picking the wrong ones. Dragon Eyes. Doc, read what Turtle said. Go to playlist. Just make a copy of the main playlist and rename it. But this works too. Oh, there's a main playlist. Make a copy. All right, I'm going to save this one for now. You get the idea. My mouse quit while I was typing that. Thanks. Please read. Okay, so if you're saying, if you go back here, is there a main? So you go to this playlist, right? And you make a copy. Copy playlist. And then you could just say, right? Something like that. Okay, so now I have this one. So now if I go into, back to Falcon, Remote Falcon, I can go to, remove the dash. Will the dash mess it up? It doesn't like the dashes. Rename playlist. Let's put that at the front too. That's good. That way you don't have people like putting Halloween songs in the middle of a Christmas show, I guess would be a good way to do it. All right, back to Remote Falcon. Should count this as 2 streams. Yeah, remove it. RF doesn't like it. Gotcha. All right, so now I can pick that RF Christmas. Hey, no issues. Okay. Okay. That's all. That should be all I got to do there. Now, if I go back to viewer page, now let's go back to remote Falcon. Let's go back to here. Wants to know my location. Meh. So the viewer page, I saw this and I'm like, I really don't need to mess with that. Do I really? Can't imagine I do. All right, view queue. How do I view the page? I have to create a viewer page. Oh, you didn't have luck with that being checked? Remove the interrupt schedule. Oh. Okay. I assume so. How do I go? Like, there's a way to give viewer page templates, premium template, free templates. Enter your show title. This is it. Oh, this is cute. Do you have to really like make your own? Viewer page is the one people go to. Yes, you'll need to edit, but there is a default page. Okay. You need to change a few things in the HTML and the custom page. You can play from the sequence page. Can people see? Oh, the sequences page. Aha. But that's not what people see, right? Because I thought we put in like a name at some point. So viewer page. I'm sure this tells me what I need to put in here, right? But this takes a lot of reading. So let's finish this another one on another stream, right? Viewer page is how you edit that template. Gotcha. Okay. So is this that template? Rick Harris contains everything you need to get started. That's just the basic one. If I want to go back to here and get like this template, oh, that's the Rick Harris template. So if I go to Lumos Light Show by Lumos, that'd be fun. Let's go on air. Let's do this one. Okay. Now, if that's here, that's there. Then when I go back to the viewer page, still Rick Harris. It's already geared as shows the HTML. Gotcha. Okay. So if you go here and I pick this one up here. No. Let's see. What did you say? Top buttons. Greetings from Thailand. How's it going? Originally from Czech. Wow. Top right gear to get the page that shows an HTML will be there. Ah, now playing Feliz Navidad. Next selection, nothing for Christmas. Ha ha. You can vote for these. Pick your favorites. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Turtle. Should just have you on here, but it's too late tonight. Can't do it. You got to keep me focused. We're gonna have to dedicate a whole stream to this. But at least this is something. So you're saying if I go here, we'll do this we'll tinker around for a couple more minutes. So remote Falcon, viewer page, toggle the side preview. Oh, okay. But then how do I get those other ones in here? New viewer page. Oh, starting template. Gotcha. Create viewer page. This one to me looks like a Christmas card. Wait, viewer page name. Does that mean it's going to be... Is that going to make a whole new page? RF is awesome. Line 250-ish. 5 viewer pages. See what happens. What do you say about line 250? That's on the other one, Robbie. Can't stream during Monday Night Football. I know, Lawrence. I got to get off so we can finish watching it. One for Halloween and one for Christmas. I got you. You can have multiple saved here. Gotcha. So when I do this, so then if I go to this remote Falcon, oh, now it's this one. Okay, next up, Mr. Grinch, Hippo, Frosty the Snowman. Select any song that you'd like to hear from the list below. Requests are limited to 0 songs and will be played in the order they are selected. So fun. So fun. All right. I'm going to tinker around with that, get it dialed in, and then we'll try and do a stream. We'll do a stream about it, but I like it. And I don't have your address. So, oh, okay. So in the your address. So I just go back here. I go back here and I just Control F and find address, right? Yeah. So where it says, instead of your address, I can say Healy Park. Alpine. Okay. So that, and does it automatically say that? Only house with power in the neighborhood. Oh no. Line 418 is the start of the edits on this one. I got you right there. So tune radio to. What does it say on this one? Because I don't have. Okay, so on air, tune radio to blank. This is so cool. Name your show. You turkey. Show name is part of the image. Show name is part of the image. Oh. So this here, you have to make an image to put it in here, your show name. Okay. So what he's telling you to do is grab this image and edit it in GIMP or something else. Merry Christmas header, copy, PNG. Take this and then put something over the top of it here. You have to edit the image to name your show. Man, HA Junkie, you're like reading my mind. I think you need to hit the floppy icon to make sure that edits are saved. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Lombardi. All right. Well, hey, guys. I guess I should set up my, I guess I should set this up. Can I have both? Can I have speakers and FM playing at the same time? New stream idea, Bing AI image generator for your show image. Dang, this is awesome. But at least it's like working now. So then do you have, to get people to the show, like you can just then make a QR code, right? You make a QR. Is that what you guys do for most of you? You can just type the website, but everything is so QR now. You just create a QR code with your like mine is DrZzs remotefalcon.com/remotefalcon. Someone can take that HTML and make you a cool one. Enough coders in Discord. Yes, you can tune the speakers to the radio. QR in the yard. Awesome. Yeah, I'm thinking that I need to have both, probably. Like the FM thing, so somebody can tune in the parking lot over by the church and stay warm. Or they can walk out here and they can hear it on the speakers. So use a website redirect. Oh, I can do that too. I can do a website redirect pretty easily with my website. Anyways, dude, that was awesome. Okay, so we did the Home Assistant integration. We learned about not just so we did the Home Assistant integration, so the part that's in Home Assistant that makes the media players. We did the Falcon plugin for Home Assistant MQTT, which makes lights and even sensors in Home Assistant based on your props and stuff in your show. We did brightness and we did wLED, but meh. And then we did Remote Falcon to the point that it's like working. I can go here and I can say, I want to see Mr. Grinch next. Ho, 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 you're on the nice list. So now it says up next, Mr. Grinch. Yay. And then if after that I want to put Nothing for Christmas, it should be after Mr. Grinch. Oh. Did it override it? Credits are limited to 0 songs. Will be played in the order that they are selected. And I did it on a weekday, Rambozo. You're so right. Oh no, it's playing Mr. Grinch, and then up next is Nothing for Christmas. I wonder if I pick another one though. Like Feliz Navidad, what's it gonna do? Oh, then it says what's after that. Nothing for Christmas, and then Feliz Navidad. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Make sure that you turn on the code or location restriction in Remote Falcon to limit folks from controlling your show from far away. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Good call. Where's that? Is that in here somewhere? That's probably up here somewhere. Okay, so we're going to hit the save. And then Remote Falcon settings. Viewer control mode. The mode in which you want your viewer to be able to control. Jukebox or voting. Oh, voting's cool. Interaction safeguards. Yeah. Play PSA. Enables the ability to play a PSA sequence after a specified number of requests or votes. Check viewer present. Haha. Enables checks to make sure the viewer is present before placing requests or votes. Bingo. Right? That's the one, baby. Yeah. Viewer preset mode. The method in which you want to check that the viewer is present. GPS location. That should be fine, right? Because everybody's going to be doing this on their phone. Show location. Location of the show defaults to detect location, but can be changed if needed. Location could not be detected. Please ensure. Oh, did I deny it permission? I think I probably denied it permission. Okay. Interaction safeguards. Yes, now it's got my location. Haha. Check radius, 1/2 mile. Hide sequence after played. When a requested sequence finishes, it will be hidden from the list until after this number of sequences. Oh, sweet. Great. Man, I love this. Dude, this is awesome. Only problem is some people do not allow websites to get location and then they cannot select. So if somebody can't select, that's why. We know why. Actually, 1/2 mile. Yeah, 1/2 mile is okay. I was thinking about how far 1/2 mile is. That's plenty far enough. Okay, sweet, dude. This has just got even better. Okay, any more tricks? Because if there's no more tricks, then I'm going to sign off finally for tonight. But that was amazing. Location from PC will not be accurate enough. Have it grab location from your phone's geolocation. Oh, okay. So which part are you talking about, Chris? This one? Location code. Viewers will need to enter before requesting or voting on a sequence. How do they see that? If GPS mode is selected, there will be a couple fields where you can update your show location. By default, it uses your current location, but if that's not accurate enough, you can enter the longitude and latitude yourself. Boy, it is cool. What if I'm watching the show with my telescope? You're right. I'll make it longer. How far away is your telescope, Rambozo? Location from PC. Click that button on the phone and not PC. Oh, you want me to go out there and click this show location from my phone while I'm standing outside? That's what you're saying? Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, cool. I could do it right here, right? I could do it right here. I could do it right now. Okay. I bet you Rob tuned out. Hook up, Rob. Did you leave? We did all the stuff. You don't have to be outside. Okay. Log into your phone at RF and choose that option. It will be a better location. Okay, cool. Sign in. All right, we've hit an hour. We've hit an hour. I gotta go sparingly because if I get too far behind on too many things. Okay. There we go. I know I'm telling you guys, I need to stop, and I'm not stopping, right? I know. Remote Falcon settings. Allow, because I needed it to know my current location. Interaction safeguards. And then GPS. Oh. Saved location. So that's the same. It's the same. I do got a lot of toys. Might be grabbing a location from the cable company router or something is the concern. Oh, I got you. Oh, and my phone is on the Wi-Fi. So let's turn that off. Let's just see if it grabs a different one. Home Assistant and Remote Falcon. Boy, oh boy. Oh, thank you, Jordan. Was that you? Thank you so much. Thank you for being on Patreon, my friend. Would you like unicorns or planes? You know, I used to do that a lot. Used to do unicorns, used to do planes. Things have changed. Oh, how times have changed. So happy. Thank you very much, Jordan. Did you get what you're looking for? Or did you just come say hi? I couldn't. Or were you in the chat earlier? Falcon settings, allow, safeguards. Yeah, it's different now. Okay, it did change. It did change. So we're going to hit save. Now the one that shows up is different. And when I refresh this, should show a different location. Yep. All right. Gosh, you guys are so good. You're so good at this. You're just doggone amazing. So one more thing. Uh-oh. Is this the one more thing moment, Turtle? Okay, shoot. You got one more minute, and then I'll call the kids in. No chat. Go to FPP. Your main playlist. Okay. All right. FPP main playlist. This one. I'm ready, Turtle. Type fast. We're waiting for Turtle to type. Add an FPP command, Remote Falcon Viewer Control, on in UR lead in and Remote Falcon Viewer off in lead out. Oh, okay. Okay. So I need to edit it. Lead in. Wait a minute. So here's the lead in, right? Turn off and on that page when schedule starts and stops. Oh, cool. Add FPP command. Oh, FPP command. Remote Falcon viewer. Remote Falcon viewer control on for the lead in. Got it. Oops. That's supposed to be on the lead in. Right? Wait. So is the lead in and the lead out just like this? I just put it like that? Or does it need to be? Oh, I can just drag it up there. What? Not used to drag and drop. Okay, so now we'll do the same thing, but we'll do turn viewer control off. Add that. And we'll drag that down to the lead out. Sweet. Then create a lead out one that turns off the remote Falcon. Oh yeah, that's what we just did, right? Viewer control off. Dudes. Okay, that's really it. That was amazingly successful. Look, I finally built my sign off button. So loud.
It's time for sign off. It's time for sign off. It's time for sign off.
Use your inside voice. Gosh. Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing. I did not think it was going to be that good. I thought, oh, I got a short amount of time tonight. I just got to do like low-hanging fruit. And then we end up doing something double fantastic. Hey, baby, I love your hairdo.
Thank you. I did it myself. Except
You look like Cindy Lou Who. Hey, baby. Hi. These girls are getting so big. Okay, ready to sign off like Santa Claus? Because that's how we're doing all the 12 streams. We're signing off like Santa Claus. Ready? As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, which is tomorrow. Adios.
why is your head like
Yeah, my head, because the light and stuff. I got to do a better job with the lights someday. All right. Hey, thanks everybody. And thank you for somebody that just subscribed. And thank you, Jordan, for Patreoning us and helping out. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for being here. Chris, Matthew, several of you guys that really helped out a lot. Turtle, as always, Kevin, you guys were fantastic. So much appreciate the help. I should show you how to randomize the voice on that. Oh, really? Okay. We will skip tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. Back on Wednesday. Okay. Good night, everybody. Bye.